So, you're still here.
Of course he's still here. We're going to play cards. There's no need to introduce you to it. Therefore, I recall now that you, Simon, met me through Felicity, our mutual friend.
Yes, Simon is an old friend, but not as old as you, Cynthia dear.
Yes, I haven't seen Felicity since...
Last night.
Indeed. Well, you deal Felicity. Simon, you help me with the sofa. Magnus, would you partner Felicity against Simon and me?
Well, Simon, you always be partnered against me, Cynthia.
What do you mean?
You're a damn attractive woman, Cynthia.
Please, remember Albert.
Albert's dead, and you're still young. I'm sure he would have wanted you and I.
No, Magnus, it's not to be.
It's gold, isn't it? I'll kill him if he comes between us.
Simon!
Simon's for the chop, all right.
Right, who starts?
I do. No good.
Did I hear you say you saw Felicity last night, Simon?
Did I? Yes, quite. Your turn, Felicity.
I've had my turn already, haven't I, Simon? It's Cynthia's turn now.
That's my trick, Felicity dear.
Hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn, Simon.
Yes, I've heard it said.
So I hope you've not been cheating, Simon.
No, Felicity, it's just that I hold the cards.
Well done, Simon.
Strange how Simon appeared in the neighborhood from out of nowhere. We know so little about him.
It doesn't always pay to show your hand.
Right, Simon, it's your opening on the minor bid.
I hear there's a dangerous madman on the loose.
Simon?
Oh, sorry.
Personally, I think he's been hiding in the abandoned cottage on the cliffs.
Lush.
No, Simon, your luck's in tonight.
We shall see. The night's not over yet, Simon Gascon.
So, you're the crippled half-brother of Lord Malden who turned up out of Canada just the other day, did you? It's taken you quite a while to get here. What'd you do, walk? Oh, I say, I'm most frightfully sorry.
Careful if you live around the rose garden, Cynthia?
No, Magnus. I must talk to Simon.
My round, I think, Major.
Yeah, think so.
Yes, Major, I do.
There's an old Canadian proverb that states, he who laughs last longest.
Yes, I've heard it said.
Simon!
I think I'll go oil my gun.
I think Magnus suspects something. And Felicity. Simon, was there anything between you and Felicity?
No, it's over between her and me, Cynthia. It was a mere passing, fleeting thing we had. But now that I found you...
If I find that you have been untrue to me, if I find that you have falsely seduced me for my dear husband Albert, I will kill you, Simon Gascon.
Camps it around the old Vic in his opera coat and passes me the tech.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
It's not that I think I'm a better critic.
I feel as if my whole life is changing.
I am, but it's not that.
Oh, I know what they'll say about me.
It's not that they are much in the way of shoes to step into.
Call me an infatuated old fool.
They are not.
Condemn me.
He is standing in my light, that is all.
Betrayer of my class.
An almost continuous eclipse, interrupted by the phenomenon of moonlight.
I don't care. I'm a goner.
And I dream
It's the Blue Angel all over again.
of the day his temperature climbs through the top of his head,
Ah, the sweet madness of love.
of the spasm on the stairs,
Myrtle, farewell.
dreaming of the stair he'll never reach.
For I only live but once.
Sometimes I dream that I've killed him.
What?
What?
Hello, what's happened?
Oh, yes, very promising debut. I'll put in a good word.
Yes, quite.
Hypocritical.
It would be as hypocritical of me to withhold praise on grounds of personal feelings as it would be for me to withhold censure.
You're right. Courageous.
And
Buttering. Buttering.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
What are they going to say about you, Bird Boot?
oh, I know what they'll say about me. There goes Bird Boot buttering up his latest.
Ignore them.
But I rise above that. The fact is, I genuinely consider her performance to be one of the summits in the range of contemporary theater.
Trim buttocked. That's the word for her.
The radiance, the inner sadness.
Does she really come across with it?
The part itself is written as a mere cipher, but she manages to make Cynthia a real person.
Cynthia?
And if she were to care to meet me over a drink by way of her thanking me, as it were...
Well, you fickle old bastard.
Are you suggesting... Yes. Yes, well, shaping up quite nicely, wouldn't you say so?
Yes. A nice trichotomy of forces. One must reserve judgment, of course, until the final confrontation, but I think it's pretty clear where we're heading.
I agree. It's Magnus a mile off.
What's Magnus among?
If we knew that, we wouldn't be here, Moon.
Well, let me at once say that it has élan while at the same time avoiding éclat. Having said that, and I think it must be said, one is bound to ask, does this play know where it is going?
Seems open and shut to me, Moon. Magnus isn't who he says he is, and he's got his next victim marked down.
Does it, I repeat, declare its affiliations? There are moments, and I would not begrudge it this, when the play, if we can call it that, and I think on balance we can, aligns itself uncompromisingly on the side of life. Je suis, it seems to be saying, ergo sum. But is that enough? I think we are entitled to ask. For what, in fact, is this play concerned with? It is my belief that here we are concerned with what I have referred to elsewhere as the nature of identity. I think we are entitled to ask, and here one is irresistibly reminded of Voltaire's cry, voila. I think we are entitled to ask, where is God?
Who?
God.
God?
I think we are entitled to ask.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
The same? Half an hour later? I'm afraid there's no one of that name here. Goodbye. Black or white, my lady?
Wait, please.
Black or white, miss?
Wait, please.
Black or white, sir?
White, please.
Sugar, my lady?
Yes, please.
Sugar, miss?
Yes, please.
Sugar, sir?
White. Yes, please.
The second act, however, fails to fulfill the promise.
Biscuit, my lady?
No, thank you.
Biscuit, miss?
If you ask me, there's something funny going on here.
We interrupt your program for a special police message. The search for the dangerous madman who's on the loose in Essex has narrowed down to the immediate vicinity of Mulvey Manor. Police are hampered by the deadly swamps and the fog, but believe that the madman spent last night in a deserted cottage on the cliffs. The public is advised to stick together and make sure none of their number is missing. That is the end of the police message.
Where's Simon? Who? Simon, have you seen him? You, Magnus?
No.
There's something foreboding in the air, as if it's one of us.
Oh, Felicity, the house is locked up tight, and the police are practically on our doorstep.
I don't know, it's just a feeling.
It's only the fog.
Hound will never get to run a day like this.
The fog.
No, he means the inspector.
Is he bringing a dog?
Not that I know of.
Never get through the swamps. Yes, I'm afraid the madman can show his hand in safety now.
Oh! What's that?
This sounds like the cry of a gigantic hound.
Rings a bell.
Poor devil.
It's coming this way. It's right outside the house.
Inspector Hound.